Hi, everybody. Welcome to Pace Studio on the Road. We're live right now at the Speakeasy at the Roxy on Broadway during UMS Underground Music Showcase with N3ptune and Rusty Steve. N3ptune and Rusty Steve, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, this has been a total pleasure getting to know you guys a little bit over the last hour. You're clearly buddies, and that comes across. You know, it seems like you're having a good time, and we're about to share what you do with the internet. What do you guys want to do first?
We're going to start off with White Pony. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. White pony in the back room, I used to ride that thing. I can't no more, it had a hold on me. Singing white pony in the back room, I used to ride that steed. It follows me around for one last ride around the ring. White pony, white pony. Why you trying to get my friends to ride your white pony? White pony, you need to remember that you don't own me. You leave me bare without a nickel in hand, no cane at all to help me stand. To those around, they're falling through. I guess they take up after you. Speed of lightning, my heart's racing, kicking up my adrenaline. I need somebody to help me sing. Yeah! Woo! Why you trying to get my friends to ride your white pony? White pony, you need to remember, oh, you don't own me. Every time we do a stop, I want those who are watching to holler pony. Said I had to get over that. Almost there's no coming back. Said I had to get over that. Almost was no coming. I said oh, if you know, then you know. Oh, if you know, then you know. Oh, I will miss that. Yeah, I feel I need it. Oh, I wanna go back. Yeah. White pony, white pony. Why you trying to get my friends to ride your white pony? White pony, you need to remember, oh you don't. White pony, white pony. Why you trying to get my friends to ride your white pony? White pony, you need to remember. Said I would rather be lonely. Baby, you don't own me. No, you better get on, get on, get on, yeah.
Man, thank you so much for doing this. I'm having a lot of fun over here cutting between the cameras because I want to cut to the close-up so we see detail on that custom piece, but then I don't want to miss the high kick, so we got to cut back to the wide.
I'm a little tall today.
Yeah. Can we
I keep making sure I'm like looking at each one like, dimensions, shapes. Can I cuss?
Yeah, fuck yeah, please.
Ass.
Can we talk more about that custom piece and about how your ideas and plans come to fruition, what your process looks like to bring that into reality?
We sure can.
Yeah.
So this is a custom piece by Mike Henry from Homewreckr, who is my exclusive designer. I worked with him previously at our show on our headliner that we did May 20th at Globe Hall here in Denver. Shout out, because that thing sold the fuck out as it should and as I knew it would. And so he's been really doing this for like less than a year. And this is the second piece that we've done together. And it's actually a 4-part, kind of 5-part, because I contributed to like one little thing, very tiny, that is for later. But yeah, I already had like a mood board from like last year, because this is second time doing UMS. This is my second time doing UMS. So I had like all these like very like club kid inspired looks that I really wanted to do. And I was like, gonna have an outdoor stage, and that did not happen. And so I just like improvised. I still wear something custom, don't get it fucked up, but it wasn't this. So yeah, I had something that I like in mind that I really wanted, something extravagant, something with shoulder pads. The design like had like these little football pads, and I was like, no. So yeah, I have chaps going on here because I am from the Wild West, born and raised. I'm from the Harlem of the West, baby. Leotard with a so it's like a leotard, and then these chaps got a nice little buckle on them. Make sure all the dimensions of this body are seen. So yeah.
Yes, well, and
also these gloves, because what?
Wait, can you do that again? There we go.
Watch this. Also these gloves.
Man, well, extravagant. You nailed it. I love the design. I love that. I
Thank you
can't
so
believe
much.
that Mike is a designer, right?
Mike.
He's been doing this for 1 year. Like, it seems like, I mean, I know not a lot about fashion, but it seems like there's a bunch of technical stitches.
This is not
like,
easy.
Creating that from nothing is, I'm amazed that a person that's been doing it for 1 year is able to outfit like that.
Oh, yeah. No, this like went through a change. This middle piece was like iridescent, and then I had like this idea and it tore the whole middle part, so it like had to actually like get remade. It's been like this was weeks in the making, the entire outfit itself, because there's more to it. But it is like weeks in the process, and it like finally came into fruition. Like he literally walked in here, as y'all saw, and yeah, no, it's really awesome. I'm super grateful. I finally have shoulder pads. I've accomplished a childhood dream. So
Well, and that's
yeah, not to mention this man over here, what he has on, can we like cut to his by chance?
Yeah.
I don't know if not unless you raise that leg up in the air. Wearing custom pants that he customized himself. Man's over here is a whole ass designer on top of being, you know, a musician, a guitarist, a producer, an engineer, and an artist on his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it's fashion all around. When you incorporate fashion into music, you have a whole experience. Thus, here we are.
Yeah, it's all different aspects of the same vibe. I mean, you're communicating yourself and your vibe and who you are very clearly, I think, right now.
Thank you so much. This is the most comfortable I've felt.
Good. Well, thank you so much for the music. Thank you for everything. What do you guys feel like doing second today?
We are going to slow it down, and we're going to do Thank Heavens. This is a slower record off of our album titled Renaissance. Can we cut to this camera?
Yeah.
It's perfect for this. Our album titled Renaissance, crazy. Beyonce just came out with an album yesterday called Renaissance. Insane. Yeah. So the last song, White Pony, is off of that album, and this song is the 6th track, which is like the most mellow, not necessarily mellow, but like the most like at least somber, melancholic, and just like down, you know, low pace. What's the word I'm thinking? I can't think of it. It's the slowest record on the album. Couldn't think of what it was. Yeah. I couldn't think of the fucking word.
These days I'm asking what's the point. These days of everything is noise. These days can't even figure out a smile. I ain't been happy in a while. I almost died the other day. Thank heavens you answered. You would have been my very last call. I almost bled out the other day.
you answered. I was this close to ending it all. These days I'm always in my feelings. Got me asking what's the meaning. Oh, my best friend is now a stranger. So close to dancing with my anger. Yeah, yeah. My day one, she didn't make it. Oh, she thought her life had to be taken. Am I even gonna make it? I'm afraid of all the shit I'm saying. I almost died. Thank heaven you answered. You would have been my very last call. I almost bled out. Thank heavens. 'Cause I was this close to ending it all. Ending it all. I almost died. Thank heavens you answered. Yeah. 'Cause you would have been, baby, you would have been my very last call. I said I almost bled out. Thank heavens you answered. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I was this close to ending it all. I was this close to ending it all. I was.
Thank you. That solo was crazy. That solo was crazy. Nah, I heard it.
Wow, man. Rusty Steve, thank you so much.
Rusty fucking Steve.
Yeah. I hope you feel very good about what just happened here. I feel very good about what just happened here. N3ptune, when there's heavy lyrics in that song. Thinking about ending it all. Thank God you answered.
Thank heavens.
Thank heavens you answered. When you play that song in front of people, do you vibe out the crowd and figure out where's the right time to drop a bit of heaviness like that? Or do you know in your set list where that's going to come? Or do you kind of feed off the crowd and figure out, okay, this is the time to talk about the heaviness?
I know kind of like where to like place it. One of the like the most fun things of like doing music is like set lists. More so, I used to like set them like so far in advance. And I'd be like, oh, I don't know what it's going to be like now. Or like, I'd go like into a show and I'd be like, oh, fuck, the set list wasn't like, it wasn't paced correctly. So when you pacing it in it helps me vocally, like being able, if I'm doing like these really intense songs, high energy, I move a lot on stage. I'm able to slow it down with certain songs. So having certain songs where I could come in, it helps if something is slower pace. If we end up doing a cover of one song and then do Thank Heavens, more of a steady pace, as opposed to us just doing something acoustic. And then we've already introduced, you know what I'm saying, that lighter side of ourselves and just like a more, and then it leaves room for people to really interpret the music and be able to just like receive it. And I love Quentin Tarantino, and I love his like use of just like snatching the viewers and the listeners and like the watchers into like what he wants them to. And so it's almost, we do the same thing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We could be singing Bang Bang and one thing, which is like similar, you know, really iconic song. People aren't really listening to the lyrics like, you know, I would, but in terms of like how you just like snatch the audience and like take them there, but then also ease them back into something else. It's just I kind of just like have like that. One of my favorite things is doing set lists, because I just know how to like set everything in order.
Do you tend to ease back out of that song, or do you go straight into high energy afterwards?
Oh, definitely ease back into it.
Yeah.
We definitely ease back into it. It's that, at least for me, that would be too drastic. I'd definitely leave wrecked if I saw something like that. It's not funny, but it's funny. I would leave wrecked if somebody just like played like a bad bitch song after that.
Yeah, the
like,
emotional valley.
like,
peak
wait.
would be too dynamic.
Are we depressed or are we bad bitches? I don't know. It's too much. It creates psychological warfare. So that's where, luckily, the subject matter is, at least for, you know, Renaissance, there's such a theme with it, and it tells its own story that it kind of helps. Like even 2 songs before, like the song that would normally come like right after that would be Absent, which is another one of the songs on our album. You should definitely stream that. Yeah. And so it eases, you know, it feels like you're coming out of it. And it's such an, like, if you put those songs side by side, you could play them in any order and it still tells like a story, and it takes it somewhere. So yeah.
Is
I hope that wasn't long and drawn out.
No, that was
okay.
a very direct answer to the question I asked.
Okay.
I'm glad that you answered it that way. There's a lot of opportunities for people to see you live on the East Coast. You're leaving tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, you're on the road with Sleigh Bells for 16 dates. A lot of dates.
20
dates. Are there
Yeah.
any of those shows that we were talking about Brooklyn Steel offline a little bit? Any of those dates that you're particularly excited about?
Definitely excited to take this outfit to New York, where it fucking belongs.
And wear it on the subway, on the train on the way to the show, please.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is a high priority show. The whole time we'll be in New York is just high priority. It is. I love the club kids, and this is very club kid fashion. So no, absolutely, I'm looking forward to New York. Definitely looking forward to Nashville. Whole lot of yee-haw energy. Excited to be back in the South. My whole family's from the South, and so I have family actually just in Atlanta. So I'm looking forward to being in Atlanta, and yeah, just hot ass, humid weather, sun, wet, you know, sweat. Yeah,
perfect weather for vinyl touching your skin. Man, this is, I love everything that's happening here. Thank you guys for bringing this here.
I just thought about that when you said it.
Travel safely between all those dates, and we should do this again. I hope to do another session when it makes sense for all of us.
Absolutely.
And there's still one more song coming up in this session. What do you guys want to do last?
We are doing Mannequin, which just came out yesterday. It's the 30th, right? I'll be making sure. My days will like be all over the place, so I'll be having to make sure sometimes. I'm glad to know I'm on track. I live my life show to show, just like I'm doing something here. Okay, boom, and then everything else in between is just like literally irrelevant. So always have to make sure. Yeah, it just came out yesterday. I had like produced a song back in like 2020. It's like a COVID, like a quarantine song, and like recorded a demo last year. He was actually at the session, so he was like a part of the song regardless. It almost was on Renaissance, but we had deadlines that didn't have time to like reproduce it and then just like really go in depth, and it wouldn't have been the time either, considering like how much time we put into it. So yeah, it just made sense to start, you know, having songs ready for what we have coming up. And yeah, reproduce the whole thing to like fit sonically, you know, for Renaissance. It's such like I've called it like my radio baby for the longest because it is so catchy, by intention. And so, yeah, it sounds like Renaissance, but it's like, you know.
And that'll be on the deluxe reissue, right?
It sure will. Renaissance, the revival. It sure will. So yeah, this is, I guess, this would kind of like be like an official like single for the revival. Yeah, this is Mannequin.
Mannequin, no, I ain't real. Never you to Copperfield. Mannequin, I'm freezing up. I just don't feel real. Mannequin, no, I ain't real. I'm here for you to Copperfield. Mannequin, I'm freezing up. I just don't feel really enough. I feel like a mannequin. Wanna feel like a man again. I feel like a man, ooh. Anything that you see, you can have it. You take it anyway. You think I'm plastic, you see it's all, but you look past it. Imitation like bombastic. Yeah, you like the tricks, you like the gymnastics. Yeah, you like the dramatics, the aesthetics. It's pathetic how you looked at it. Oh. All you wanna see is me in action. I feel like a mannequin. No, I ain't real. I'm here for you to Copperfield. Mannequin, I'm freezing up. I just don't feel really know. I feel like a, ooh, wanna feel like a man again. I feel like a man again. Oh. You like the idea of moi. You want me around cause I'm convenient, pourquoi? A show for your egos, all I've been thus far. I was 21 when I didn't say stop. Don't say man, I'm scared to lock away in my bedroom. Below my mind with bullshit, so I ain't got no headroom. Not singing when I'm meant to, thinking about what I can't do. Isolating myself, I don't connect because I'm scared to. I feel like a mannequin, oh. Oh, I don't feel real. I feel like a mannequin. Wanna feel like a man again. I feel like a man again. Wanna feel.
You play with a nigga like he ain't got no soul, yeah. Toying with a nigga like it don't take no toll, yeah. Did what I had to, I guess played my role, yeah. Froze up and zoned out like mannequin doll, yeah. When is the right time to say I don't feel right? Disassociating, leave my body living, levitate, that shit meditate, stuck in my mind, yeah. Wanna get high, yeah, just to get by, yeah. Get shit on my chest and ain't no more than call it high end. I'm surviving, just be happy, Lord, I'm trying. But these thoughts got me blank facing, lying while I'm smiling. I don't think you hear me, no. I don't think you feel me, no. Why do I feel? Why do I feel? Why do I feel like a mannequin?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you for doing this today. Have a great UMS set this afternoon at 6:20 on the underground stage. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. Have a great set. Thank you for previewing that custom piece with us here today. And travel safely all across the East Coast. You may see you at Brooklyn Steel.
Thank you so much. We're so grateful. Thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
That is it.